互相操成了左手龙接山区，这个用来干走的走人。
お客さん。
商務大牌女刮空少，仲賴性騷擾。
Hello. What in the world?
Tell V3. So, hello there.
Hi. Haven't done the formal introduction yet, but that's because we're 6 minutes early.
Yes, and we're waiting for a lot of people. I guess we have 16 minutes technically for the grace period, but we can always hope for a group that actually shows up on time.
Yeah, I mean, we did have Group 20 have all 8 players pretty quickly earlier. I'm really, really hyped for the upcoming groups.
I still need to look back through who exactly is going to be playing in these upcoming groups.
Yeah, I'm hyped for various reasons here. But yeah, couple of names here that are familiar just in general in the community, but also a couple that are familiar to me personally.
Alright, so we have groups 8, 6, and 7 coming up. I don't actually have the stream open, I should do that. Because I'm guessing you have your graphic up for the upcoming groups.
Yep.
Alright, I do know that a specific someone's coming in group 6. I think it was group 6 that's a little bit crazy. Yeah, group 6 is, I think, the group where I've recognized the most names. Although, let's see. Yeah, group 6, Gazelle, Etienne, Keichaka, Lodar. I guess that's... Dunno. Group 7 does have people like Akuma and Devil Chili. Devil Chili, I'm looking forward to see how he wrecks these maps.
Yeah, that accuracy for sure. And I've got a couple of interesting things here. Of course, a good friend of mine, Nitro Coyote, and another good friend, the Fire Tiger, both in groups 8 and 7. And then a very nice twist here, Fusion X22 is actually sitting in the room about 15 feet away from me. And anyone who might be on FFR, he hasn't played in a while, but if you remember the name Crunky Kai 22, he's actually here.
Crunky Kai.
He's here. He's here.
Hey.
And he's on the other side.
You should have invited me. I would have totally come over.
He says, "Yo, bro."
Boy, we still haven't ever met in person, even though we're both in the same state. So rip. I'm looking forward to Crunky doing really bad on his mask because he's a bad player. No. I'm actually sorry. I'm curious to see what his current skill level is, especially since I don't think he's played too much. To my knowledge, he hasn't played too much recently.
He's been trying to train a little bit.
I mean, like, to get back to his original skill is probably something that isn't going to be accomplished in, like, a week time or so, whatever, how long he ever had to train back up. I'm hoping Hobo joins as well, so we can compare him to Kobo.
Oh, the puns! Oh my god!
Aw, Hobo's not there.
Unfortunately not, but you know what? Not too bad of a turnout right now. We still got 2 minutes up before we actually start showing the stream there.
And 6 out of 8 is still a pretty good showing, especially given the showings of other groups in the past.
Yeah, we had our lowest showing earlier with, well, it started as 5, but ended up turning into 4.
And then the DC happened. I was there.
Yeah, it's a really big shame.
But that puts, like, at least 50 people that did not show, I believe.
I can actually take a look here. Let's see.
Because that's gonna affect very harshly how, like, who gets into the round of 128, I guess. Or I guess it makes it a lot more lenient, but at the same time, it's more polarizing in that the lowest skill level players get kind of left out.
Not including this current group right now, we have 31 no-shows. So that cuts into a decent bit.
So let's see, out of the 8 players we're missing Blazing Angel and Hobo.
Yeah, that would be who we're missing. But as we hit the top of the hour here, yeah, as we were saying before, 6 out of 8. And at 7 o'clock now, it's 7 o'clock here, but I believe that would be midnight UTC. Since we've hit the top of the hour, let's do our formal introduction. Welcome everybody who is actually watching. And thank you for joining this Springtime Mania Free-For-All tournament. We have 3 groups in this qualification block. Groups 8, Group 6, and Group 7 as seen in the image prior to switching to the client.
And if you weren't exactly paying attention in the past 5 minutes, it's going to be pretty exciting next 3 groups, especially if the people actually manage to show up. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to seeing the performance of a lot of players that are upcoming. and also seeing the performance of people who I don't really know who they are. It's interesting to see names that you've never seen and looking at their performances. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Actually, there was something else I wanted to mention too from an upcoming group here, and I was very surprised because I did not know this name at all. But in Group 7, we have Julio, or Julio. I'm not sure if it's Julio or Julio, but given the location, I'm willing to say it's Julio. Julio 1212, which I believe is from Peru, has over 10,000 performance points.
I'm guessing that is from 7K, but at the same time, like, 7K skill does translate downwards into 4K skill, not so much the other way, so that might actually be a pretty impressive showing, depending on how much they've actually seen the maps and practiced them, and or if they even managed to show up in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, 10K is really, really high regardless.
Anyways, for those of you who are tuning in for maybe the first time, would you like to give a rundown on how qualifiers are working in this tournament?
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a very different format compared to what most people are used to. So in this tournament, we had 198 signups. The signups were grouped into sets of 8 as best as we could. Of course, there were a couple of 7-player groups. And all of these players play 4 qualifiers. It's a 4-song mini pool of the qualifiers. You play them all twice. And the best of your scores on each particular qualifier is taken and then accumulated into a final sum, which will determine your seeding. Now, your performance in the particular group does not matter. It's not like your traditional group stage where you play against everybody else and a certain number of people move on from each group. The determinant of how you go on to the next round is specifically your total score. So there have been a couple of groups with really strong players, and I'm pretty confident in saying that all of the players in a couple of these groups are moving on, even the 7th place player in the group.
And of course, once this qualification round is over, which is actually coming in, what, less than 24 hours? I need to check the exact schedule.
Yeah, it's coming along very, very soon. It's, actually, I want to say it ends in like, yeah, it's less than 24 hours.
It's in about 20, I believe.
Yeah, and then we have the map pool showcase after the last qualifier, and that's where the results will come after that. So get hype. Results are coming soon. We're about to see who's actually going to fill out this tournament.
And of course, once we get to round of 128, that becomes a single elimination tournament. So we're going to see 64 1v1 matches, best of 7. So that's going to be another long haul of tournament matches to be watching and checking through. And after that, round of 64, then 32 is when double elimination starts.
That's right. So when you hit the round of 32, the moment that you lose, you actually fall to the loser's bracket. So you're not quite eliminated just yet.
But you do have to be top 6 or 32, so that is quite a battle.
You gotta make it through the first 2 rounds of the tournament
and defeat, or I guess it's defeat, but it's defeat 2 other opponents in the actual bracket. But you have to be better than 96 other people. It's quite a ladder.
One thing I will say, or actually, you know what? I'm going to hold off from saying that. Never mind. I never had anything to say. We will keep going.
Oh boy, what did you want to say, AJ? Was it something important?
It kind of was, but I probably shouldn't say it yet.
Something.
Check the commentator channel. I'm gonna say it right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
not something I want to say.
But it is very, very important. 4 minutes for these last two people to hopefully make it. And hang on to your triggers, kids, because it's chloroplast skin.
Har, har, har. Oh man, running out of time here. It's probably just like 2.5, maybe a little under 2.5 minutes to go before we actually get this thing going here. Still missing 2 players though. I'm really excited to see what these scores are going to be on the qualifiers. We've had so many players play now, so it's actually down to the wire here. Some of these players now are, I mean, we've got a ton of scores. The bracket's going to be filled at the end of this group here.
Oh, with all 128, or with at least 128 people, I guess.
Yeah.
The right way of saying that. So then from here on out, the lowest scores start getting pushed out.
Yeah, we have 114 people with scores, so at the end of this group, the bracket will be filled, but who stays in the bracket is still going to be up to the last groups.
And of course, let's just say that now that I have a better idea of who might or might not be moving on, I'll say that everyone still needs to put in their best effort to go forward.
Oh man. All right, and we are officially 10 after the hour, so the referee, Connor, here is going to signal the match start very soon.
Although they're getting baited right now. Also, if anyone was wondering, that is Hikibi, not Hibiki. Please don't confuse them. They're two completely different people. Anyways, it looks like they're about to get started. Looks like the timer went off, but not the game start.
Right out of the gates here, we see Blank PXL going with Hidden. Very dangerous choice on an SV map like this.
Nitro Coyote not loading?
Well, he showed up for me.
Okay.
All right, after a little bit of a desync, we are off with our first qualifier, Chloroplast Skin. We have Group 8 playing, 6 out of 8 people showing up, so 2 more no-shows to add to the already 31 no-shows.
Alright, now we can see who really spent some time on this map. It looks like Fusion Fusion X22 has at least put a little bit of work, but here come the SVs, and here come a lot of drops. I think Temper's the only one that's holding S, but that's falling very quickly right now. Actually, he's holding on okay right now. So
I'm a little behind you here. It took a little while to see some of the drops there. Fusion X22 is still holding a decent combo on my end, but the score is going down very slowly.
yeah, Temper starts to breach that S rank threshold right now. Light Dream are struggling a little bit on these SVs as well with actually hitting them correctly. Same with Hikibi. Oh my god, I'm never going to be.
You got this, man. You got this.
Hikibi. Alright. But yeah, actually, everyone dropping below an A except for Temper, who I think will manage to keep the S for the end of the song. However, everyone else I don't think will be able to hit anywhere near that.
Interesting.
Looks like Fusion X22 and Blank can hit an A, maybe?
Yeah, they're definitely going to get the A. They're interesting by both Blank, PXL, and Fusion holding really high combos, but the accuracy obviously not shining through there. Temper really building a high percentage there, 97% still going. Fusion at 94%, probably going to close with a mid-94. Blank PXL not really getting much percentage back, despite closing out the SVs.
I think Hidden is hurting more than it's helping, especially on this kind of map, where timings are really wonky unless you can actually get a grip. Fusion might, there's a possibility, I'm not going to say it.
He's very close.
I don't think...
Oh no. Don't tell me, I just heard him scream.
It's gonna be 99.
No, 94, 97.
That's unfortunate. At least there is a second try. Crazy spread all around. Temper getting that 97, but it still doesn't breach the 900k mark. And it falls. There's literally a spectrum of scores here. Do you feel bad yet, AJ, for creating this monster?
No, absolutely not. No. I love it. I would not change anything about it, and everybody who hates it can deal with it because it makes me very happy. Alright, but now we're going to get ready with power supply here. Probably some substantial improvements in score.
It'll be kind of interesting to see how people will start doing on, I guess, quote, the more standard kind of songs. Since looking at their timing bar, there's some kind of strange spread, so I wonder if it's just the erratic nature of Chloroplaskin, or if they actually might have a little bit of an accuracy deficit in comparison to some other players. We shall see, though.
right, we're about to get them off on the second song after a little bit of a break there. Unintentional, even so. Early drop by Fusion there.
I'm wondering if that's just a precursor to the long note troubles that he could possibly have, since I know that he does not come from a mania background, instead more standard, or not standard, but more like Step Mania FFA key background.
Definitely. Temper off to a very solid start. Oh, dropping a
Triples
little
coming
bit there
though.
on the yeah.
It looks like the holds got him more than the triples did.
Absolutely. Blasted through the whole transitions up until the very end and just dropped what looked like a 100 actually. It wasn't even, it was a pretty big cut out of the percentage. Little blips catching Temper off a little bit more, percentage dipping even further.
And it looks like this chart is a little bit fast for Light Dreamer. It looks like she's like trying her best. I can see the notes. Like I can see
there's a pattern to which they're trying to hit, but it's just a little too fast for them, unfortunately.
Definitely. Meanwhile, okay, it was showing 85% for Fusion for half a second. I was very confused. But otherwise, people holding fairly solid S's. Of course, everything is very subject to change, especially.
Oh man, Nitro Coyote taking a huge dip on the really fast blips there, almost a full percentage.
Looks like he might be able to recover himself, but is struggling a little bit on those jacks as well. PBQ Fusion and Temper all holding strong with mid 98 pluses. Temper with a 99.5-ish.
Blank PXL is sitting at about 96%, a little higher in the 96. He's going to try to hold on through the solo here. Hopefully he can keep that S rank without too many issues. Hikibi actually slowly dipping below 98% there. Nitro Coyote also having some problems holding combo there. Light Dreamer not doing too much better.
Surprised that Fusion is holding on pretty well right now.
Yeah, hitting near the end of the song here. Not too much in the way of drops in terms of accuracy, just keeping solid overall. Nitro Coyote trying to fight for the S rank. It's a bit too late to get that back though. Temper falling below 99.
And that results in no 99s across the board at all? Yeah.
Not one, no.
Also, surprisingly, Fusion X22 does have some better ratios than Temper does. Although, what happened with his life chart graph? I'm a little bit confused. I guess
you did have a bit of an issue where you saw him at like 80-something%. That
might have been it. But he did he did have 8 misses, which might attribute to the little bit of score deficit, because his accuracy definitely looked a lot better than Temper's.
And moving on now to the long note specialized pick, we're moving to Pandora. I am a little bit concerned for the performance by Temper, because Temper was having issues with the solo and power supply, and a little bit more simply structured here, or than they are here. We could see some rather severe drops in the back half of the map if that is anything to look out for.
Definitely. And even with the remainder of the players, holding Hikibi holding a 97, 94, so almost a 98. Blank Pixel with 96 and Nitro Coyote with a 93. I'm wondering if the long notes will really start tripping them up, especially once the back half of this song starts kicking in.
A little bit of lag on my end there. Kibi and Temper are off to an okay start so far. Let's see if they nail the transition into the next section.
Looking at Temper's bar, it looks a little bit inconsistent with a couple blips here and there on his accuracy bar. Blank Pixel seems to be hitting very early as well, and it might be due to the hidden mod that he's using. And Blank and Hikibi both breaking on the little trill transition that seems to be tripping up a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely a tricky transition, and it also caught Fusion slightly. And another drop at Fusion in the Rook and Drum Stream Brits here. We're going to hit the break, rather. And we've got only one player above 99%, that's Hikibi. Temper and Fusion with the same exact percentage. Temper with a much higher score. In fact, Nitro Coyote, who is at 96.89%, only 3,000 points behind Fusion at the break. What in the world?
I think I see why. I believe it's because Fusion is having trouble with his long notes and he's breaking combo at certain times.
Yeah,
and it looks like there's some D6 right now.
Hitting the stream and long note combination there. Hikibi rather unaffected. Blank Pixel rather taking some more drops. Temper dropping as well. Coyote trying to hold on to the S, but it's not going to stick. No way. Light Dreamer trying really, really hard, but just not able to build much of a combo, unfortunately. It seems like the map difficulty is just a little bit much.
It looks like Blank Pixel will hang on to the S, though, in the end. Nitro Coyote with almost a 93%.
Yeah, bunch of people talking about how they didn't do as well as they had hoped there. So again, second try is going to be hell.
And I worry very deeply for the hands and fingers of this group going into Summon Beast battle.
Yeah, you get a bit of a break here, but in order to get to your break, the Gatekeeper summoned Beast Battle. And just like that, we're about to get the hardest qualifier off here. Definitely interested to see these players contending with this kind of speed now. The opening 300 combo is a pretty good teller as to how some of these players are going to do.
Especially given those bursts that are going to burst on through.
21 notes per second plus, not very easy to take at all. Oh, that's
looks like everyone hitting.
Fusion's experience as a speed-oriented player from different communities starting to show here. He's well in the lead compared to everybody else right now.
But of course, like, personally, I think I would be able to handle this file if it wasn't for the long notes.
Yep. Just a secondary layer of difficulty on top of the density.
So we'll definitely see how Fusion can hold up. Looks like Nitro Coyote is starting to struggle a lot with this. Blank Pixel X, he's recovering right now, but was very close to under the S, and Hikibi already under the S, even though he's recovering a little bit from this staccato section.
Yeah, Temper also a bit inconsistent. Percentage seems to be drifting up and down little by little here, not having the best in release timing. We're about to transition into the really hard section now. Blank Pixel losing the S almost immediately. Temper's percentage dropping very quickly. About to lose the S himself. Hikibi's falling away from it.
It looks like Nitro Coyote has in fact failed out. His HP bar is 0, so his only hope is to recover that somehow, but he'll have to be able to keep a combo.
Fusion doing a really solid job, still holding the S rank at 97%, not giving it up without a fight. Temper trying to build back as well. The percentage slowly going up in the dense part here, but once the long notes show up, it's not going to stay, and the burst bringing it right back down again. Blank Pixel has failed completely. Hikibi about to fail as well. Temper's life bar falling as a result of fatigue. Light Dreamer already out of the count.
It looks like she won't be able to handle very much anymore. I think she's stopped playing it. Oh, nope, here comes. Here she comes. She's still trying.
Yes.
Nitro Coyote also, and Hikibi and Blank Pixel
Only
all failing
Temper
out.
and Fusion, the only two to actually
Fusion
holding the
S
there.
Fusion
Yes.
hitting that S at the end. Temper hitting an A as well.
And with that, we will be moving to our 5-minute break. Definitely interested to see what they could do after that.
Yeah, and I thought Chloroplast scores were very polarizing, but here, ranging, there's a 200k, 400k, 500k, 600k, 700, and 863k. It's all over the place.
Yeah, this map definitely spreading all over the place. And we are about 1 minute from our break concluding here. We're going to get back to doing the second run of qualifiers for this group. And after that, we will proceed on with Group 6. Don Kanoji, the only way to qualify would to have actually signed up and then played in these qualifiers. So unfortunately, there is no qualification period for anybody who hasn't already entered the tournament.
There were extended sign-up periods from early January to February, and unfortunately, you kind of missed that period.
Yeah, I opened up the tournament thread Christmas.
Oh, it was even earlier.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're gonna head back into Chloroplast Skin and see if there can be a little bit of redemption. The scores were probably not anything that... I just lost my train of thought and I'm going to stop talking.
Nothing in the way of extremely impressive scores. A couple of 800k scores with Temper being in the upper 800s at 887. Fusion at 842 on his first attempt.
That's right. We'll see if Fusion can redeem himself and get that S.
Just short. Temper with a rather impressive start, still holding on to 98% before moving to the second half of the SVs here. This is going very, very well for him. Blank Pixel also doing a decent job at 90.24% here, but it's slowly going down. Hikibi dropping even further, now having trouble staying above 85% here, hovering at 87, just going up and down little by little there.
Uh, 87, I don't think that's possible to recover back to an S from Fusion. Temper holding on to a really solid score right now, though.
97.50. He is on pace for 900k if he can clean out the ending. Blank Pixel turning it around as well, getting up to 92 right now, has a chance.
As long as he doesn't make drops like that again.
Yeah. Nitro Coyote also standing to make a little bit of an improvement here. Is sitting at about 88. Could finish with like 91 or 92% if he keeps it up.
Temper continuing to climb with mid 98.
Very impressive run. Started recording scores directly to the spreadsheet this time so I can see improvements immediately.
That's 960.
Wow, Nitro Coyote went up 120,000 points.
Wow. 962 from Temper. That's probably in the top 7.
Yeah, very
Top
strong.
5 scores in that we've seen from the players in this qualification round, which is incredibly impressive. Nitro Coyote definitely with that massive improvement as well.
Hikibi also going up almost 120,000. Blank Pixel almost 100,000 improvement. Sorry, 100,000. Solid runs throughout.
Blank says that he thinks he did worse without Hidden, but he actually improved by actually about 100k as well without the Hidden mod. So
Perception. What is perception?
And it looks like there's nobody holding a double S through this first section of the song, first quarter.
Had to step away for a moment there. Really solid runs across the board here. See a bunch of 99% scores. I think a lot of players are going to stand to improve a little bit on this second attempt.
It definitely matters if they can hold on through the solo section. Blank Pixel actually dropping a lot. It's actually bringing him very close to his previous runs percentage, which was at a 96.48. So we'll see if he can actually hold on through the solo. But yeah, nobody managed a 99% on this, so if someone does manage to hold on, which looks like potentially maybe Fusion, Hibiki, or Temper, we'll definitely have to see.
Yeah, Hikibi and Temper. Temper falling short. Fusion now going down a bit as well. Hikibi still barely holding on. And looks like Fusion's going to fall just short there. Temper as well.
Hikibi definitely holding strong though, with that 99%. It's about a 40k improvement from Hikibi. Blank Pixel going up also around 40k. Temper improving by maybe around 10. Actually, improvements all around the board. Every single player, I believe, did have an improvement on that song.
It's a risk I have to take for the sake of our minds before the planet dies.
Is that flashlight I see? No, that's just fade in.
Just got back again. Keep having to step away.
Yeah, Light Dream we're going with fade in for this, I guess.
Whoa.
I guess no harm at this point.
Yeah, I mean, might as well try to do anything you can to improve.
Temper holding a strong double S currently.
Got a pretty nasty lag. I'm waiting to see what the actual results are at the moment. Yeah, there's the double S. Takibi at 99.80. We're about to hit the break in just a moment here. I know, we still have a little ways to the break. I apologize. Yeah, hitting the break. Temper at 99.67. Hikibi at 99.35. Fusion just under 99 right there. Blank Pixel and Nitro Coyote, interesting comparison there. Blank Pixel higher percentage, but Nitro Coyote almost 10,000 points higher.
And this is another song that nobody managed the 99% on last run, so we'll see what happens.
That's a very harrowing statistic, my goodness.
The closest was, in fact, Hikibi, within 98.66, but he's already dropping really close to that border, and the more harsh LNs haven't even come up in this file yet.
Yeah, trouble brewing.
And Trouble already played in the qualifiers.
Get out.
See ya.
Ah, no, come back. Scores here.
Hikibi holding that 99.
Very, very close. Oh my, some really good improvements. Everyone across the board, except no, not quite.
Blank Pixel.
Blank Pixel, the only one not getting an improvement there.
And
Hikibi.
technically Light Dreamer as well.
Oh, website. Yeah, I read that wrong. But yeah, Hikibi up 17,000. Fusion up 74,000. Ooh, buddy. Nitro Coyote up 25k. And Temper about 25,000 as well. Really good, really solid scores overall. Oh man. Summoned meme battle, I like that.
Hey Legend, you have created a meme. How can you be satisfied with that? How can you be not ashamed about that?
Because there's no oxygen? No, wait, that's the wrong song. I'm sorry. Whoops.
Just don't add spaces in between all the letters and you'll be okay.
Space time!
bum 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 ba-dum.
Last song in Group 8, and Light Dreamer being very creative at playing on. I see Flashlight. I don't know what the other one is, though.
Yeah, I can't exactly tell. I will look really quick to see what she's actually playing. That looks like the easy mod that she's using.
Oh my.
So previously, Fusion put a really good showing up on this map. Nitro Coyote, Hikibi, and Blank Pixel also all failed out. Light Dreamer also failed as well. So everyone stands to have some improvement if they can just hang on for a little bit longer than they did previously.
Yeah, and not an easy thing to do, as we've said many times. Once Summon Beast ramps up, it comes with a vengeance. We're about to actually transition into that harder spot here. Let's see how these scores hold up. Well, Blank Pixel coming in with the S, not going to stay, already gone. Hikibi already gone. Temper score dropping very quickly, already gone.
Yeah, Nitro's HP bar is also completely gone. Blank Pixel's HP bar is starting to seize up, and oh dear, oh dear,
oh no, and it is all but gone here. Fusion with a 98%, still trying to hang on there. Hikibi trying to fight, but the percentage continues to drop.
This song tires you out so much, and you can see it in most of these players right now.
Oh man, the stamina is just way too strong there. We've just got faded life bars abound there. Hikibi's still trying to fight it off. Temper doing okay, still holding onto the A rank, though it might disappear quickly if they can't turn it around. Fusion trying to fight for the 98%, still just a bit short there. Really going strong there. Oh, percentage fading very slowly. Temper fading, about to fade below the A. Manages to stick it out, though.
And he keep you with the pass this time as well. It looks like there are mostly very small improvements across the board for all of these players.
Yeah, minor improvements. Blank Pixel up about 10k. Hikibi about 16k. Fusion about 17k going up. The other players actually, unfortunately, dropped.
And here we have the group of the night, I believe.
Oh yes, we have our more familiar players here for sure. So as we move on here, we have a Gazelle, Etienne XC, K Cheka, Leon Dance 8, Lotar, Mega Among Us, and Psychodick. Still 7 minutes before the actual match gets going.
So I have a question. Is it Psycho Dick or is it Psychotic?
Psychodics? I'm not sure.
Because there's some implications with the first
There,
pronunciation.
There is, but we'll try to pretend that there's not.
We'll call him Psycho.
Psycho, very, very good. I like that. And for anybody who is watching, if you guys have any questions up until the match starts, feel free to shoot them and we will try to answer them as long as they are appropriate.
Oh, thanks, EMF for the host.
I'll take the time to give a special shout out to who I see at Twitch chat, Eman F-Man, excuse me, who we shared a little bit of time with some tournament issues ourselves. He was actually doing the TOC standard tournament when we both figured out that the client was going absolutely berserk today as well. And that was when we got a little bit of help from Xylo Gaming or Xylo DG, I'm not sure what they prefer to go by, who got us in touch with Smoogie, and Smoogie managed to fix that. So shout outs to Eman F-Man, Xylo DG, and of course Smoogie Poo for fixing the client under a very, very short time frame.
We're missing, I think, Kecheka and Etienne. So this might actually be a full group. I know Etienne is somewhere around here. He's not going to... Yep, there he is. I see him in chat. And I believe Kecheka should be joining.
Oh man, I'm very excited to see Etienne. I saw him in the Discord for the tournament, and he's like, "Oh my god, I have to play that twice." I think that's a response to Chloroplast. Oh, that makes me so happy. Yeah, obviously, Etienne going to be watched very intently by a number of players as the captain of the U.S. Mania World Cup 4-key team that just won the tournament. So, of course, he's going to be scrutinized by every player here to see where he goes.
Yes, and because of those high standards that he's going to be held to, everyone may laugh at him when he does not SS Chloroplast.
I love it. Embarrass the top-tier players. That was my goal, and it has been successful. Lots of love, lots of love. Oh, poor Etienne. I am interested to see, though, what the scores are.
Hello, is this working?
Hey, yes it is. Hello, hello.
Hello. Yeah, regarding Etienne, he said that like he's having some accuracy issues lately. Like I saw his
Ooh.
overcomplexification score a couple of months ago, and it was really not bad, but just relatively significantly worse.
Bad for
I
him,
think got-
basically.
Yeah. You need a password for the room apparently.
No, he just needs to wait for someone or Connor to actually invite him. Just watch
Alright.
out for your OSA PMs. Connor should be sending out the invites to everyone.
Oh man, we are 1 minute out. We're missing only 2 players here. Hopefully we could have a bit of a fuller group here.
Looks like Etienne has made his way in and will now made...
Yep.
Wait. Whew. Now we're waiting for Kate Cheka as our last player to join this room. This is a group with only 7 players and not 8. And Kate Cheka
Yes.
is not online.
K-Cheka, yeah. I don't think he should be playing, but we'll see. Not too sure.
Oh, what a shame. Almost
Yeah.
another 100% group.
To be fair, that's like a lower 100%.
Just hold on. Just hold on.
Yes, let's fail to move a player 3 different times there. MP move, user not found. MP move, user not found. Oh Christ. So, Shoegazer, you're gonna be here for a little while?
Yeah, I'll be for the rest of the block.
Ooh, beautiful.
And you, Daiki?
Should be around for the rest.
Alright, I actually do need to step away for a moment. It is the kiddos' bedtime over here, and I'm gonna get them up for bed.
Alright.
Alright.
So,
So we'll have the pleasure of laughing at Etienne by ourselves.
Oh, I'll still have the laptop, I just won't have the mic, unfortunately. So I will at least get to listen.
Like, all joking aside, though, I'm still looking forward to see Etienne's performance. While it might not be, like, up to his standard, I'm pretty sure it's still going to impress the majority of people watching. But that's not to count out a couple of the players, I guess. I know Lothar is from the Flash Revolution community, and I actually haven't seen his skill level in a while, so I don't know how he's going to hold up right now.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I only recognize like Gazelle, Lothar, and Etienne. Psycho is not an FFR player.
There's
Kate
K-Cheka. We have a full
K-Cheka.
group. So we could actually get started now. On time
Nice.
without having to wait the 10 minutes. So that's up to
Nice.
Connor to start that.
Yeah. K-Cheka, I think his accuracy is pretty respectable, if I'm not wrong. Also from SM community, but not really from the FFR community. Gazelle is good at jump stream in general.
Etienne
gonna be
saying that he
so
closed
fun.
out Osu after getting a 92% on Chloroplast. So we'll
That's-
see exactly what happens.
That's a lie. I saw him get a 95 on it. Liar.
He's sandbagging to the highest extent that he can currently.
Yeah. Alright, let me look at the players here. Gazelle is definitely good at the jump stream charts. Not too good at long notes because he's a Snap Mania player. Lothar, I don't really remember him actually. Was he like D4 at the time?
Actually, let me check his FFR profile. It looks like he's D3, D4-ish. So, Summon Beast Battle, he might start to struggle with Summon Beast Battle, because that's...
That's quite brutal.
I'd say, yeah, a little bit more brutal than most maps that I guess his skill level would be. But I don't know if he's improved at all through OS, because I just haven't seen
I
him
can
go
check.
around on FFR
I
at
can
all.
check right now. Oh, okay. I can check right now, though.
Looks like he has been playing Step Mania. And Leon. Wait, that's Leon?
That is not
Leon
Neon.
should put up Leon.
Leon.
For some reason, I remember seeing the name, but I'm not sure exactly where.
Yeah. Element 62. What? Let's check his profile. Could tell that he is kind of a new player here, so he might not be the person you're thinking of.
Potentially.
Yeah. Yeah, and now we're off. Hopefully.
Alright, so we'll see what happens. It looks like Leon Dance does start off with some form of non-300. Oh shoot, I should have resized the name because Mega Amoongus' name is blocking the percentage right now.
Well, it's actually listed in the document that Halogen made.
Yes. But it
Good
looks
job.
like all players have broken the double S at this point.
Oh wow!
Even
I
before
really
the
expected
SVs have started in.
SVs now.
It looks like K-Check and Leon both taking hits very immediately right off of the SV changes.
That lag. I think doing a pretty good job considering that he only played this about twice or thrice.
Well, given his ITG background, I'm assuming that he has some comfortability, if that is even a word, with actually reading mods on ITG. Like,
Yeah, I mean-
mods. So I feel like SVs and X mods will be kind of right up his alley, as long as he knows somewhat what's coming up.
Yeah, and the thing is though, like this chart is heavily reliant on like you predicting when the next SV is gonna end, and I don't know. I don't think the ITG experience helps all that much. It does help, but not as much as you think I'd say. But looking at everyone else here though, Gazelle holding an FC of about 89.7%. This comfortability is a legitimate word. Iman. Mega actually doing a really good job so far. With an S. Psychotic not too far behind. Probably en route to an S rank. Same with Lotar, actually. Only person who's pretty far away is Leon Dance. Casey Haka isn't really doing anything from what I'm seeing. Must be a lag on his work.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of lag. Oh, there he is. Actually, it shows Casey Eka really early in the chart, and
I think he'll just
assuming they
speed
just
up
started off.
automatically.
yeah. Does look like Casey Eka ended with a 92%. Wow. Everyone landing in S except for Casey Haka and Leon Dance. But they're all actually relatively close to each other.
Give me a moment because I think I'm not done yet. Oh, are you looking at the MP link at the moment?
Yes, I am.
Alright, this scared me for a bit. Alright, let me have a look.
But yeah, the scores are actually pretty close together. Mega Amoongus getting the top scorer of that group, beating out Etienne XC by about 1,000 points. And Casey Heka without the maps.
Being the lowest score, but considering that he's a new player, he already has my respect for just playing the qualifiers. That's kind of a thing that kind of bothered me, that like people of a lower skill level just are afraid of joining the tournament because they're of a too low of a skill level. But reality is, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're good or not. If you enjoy what you're doing, then well, come here. There's nothing wrong.
Exactly. You also get stream time, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Also,
it's like a nice motivation to try to better yourself, I guess. Because like in the end, rank is something, but at the same time, like
it isn't.
Yeah, it really isn't. Like being able to show what you're made of on stream, like live in front of a lot of other people, is pretty impressive.
Yeah, definitely. Just a reminder to the chat in general, please do not make fun of players who are on lower skill level than you. It's just rude. I know it's a joke, but it's just a bit rude to think of it as a joke.
Like, compare it to you walking into a room and there's like 200 other Etienne XCs there. Like, how would you feel?
I'll make fun of Etienne.
Okay, bad example, but...
Well, to be fair, I'm different compared to the other guys, so...
In all reality, though, like, being able to positively influence any community is awesome, so we try to keep making fun of people to at least a very minimum, or to be I guess more closely, and know that we mean absolutely no harm, and because I respect Andy and I respect his abilities so much, like seeing him play live was pretty amazing, I think.
Oh yeah, AGD. Yeah.
Anyways, there's been a little bit of a delay, and I'm guessing it's because Casey Hecka without the map.
Yeah. Wait, what? Wow, really? Okay.
Yeah, Casey Hecka did not have the map, and he just had to download it, which is why the delay happened most likely. So hopefully, looks like we're getting started now.
Etienne's a scrub. What are you talking about, Gui?
And if you're interested to see Etienne's accuracy, just take a look at his accuracy hit bar on the bottom throughout this file.
Yeah, it's going to be relatively
It's going to be pretty apparent, especially if you like compare it to how you would normally hit it yourself.
Yep. Compared to someone like Lothar, for example, or Mega Mongoose, a lot more sporadic on those guys, but on Etienne it's a lot tighter. Gazelle actually not doing too bad himself though. Yeah. Gazelle and Psycho and mid 99.
Looks like Mega Amoongus is also holding a 99. So looking like pretty strong showings from everyone.
Yeah.
Looks like Leon Dan's actually going with a very low speed mod for this. Or is that a client glitch? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's actually lower.
He's usually playing lowers. I think he plays a lower speed mod in general. Which is good actually. I kinda like using lower speed mods because it's much easier to read through the pattern.
I guess up to a certain density.
Yeah. Well, I use a lower speed mod in general. A quite low speed mod.
Oh, Etienne breaking the double S.
I'm gonna make fun of you now. You know that, right, Etienne?
Guess he's like, okay, I guess.
You're gonna get a ton of flag right now.
Yeah, but Gazelle actually really not that far behind. I'm guessing Etienne's Rainbow 300 to normal 300 accuracy is like maybe
it's very good
a couple miles ahead of Gazelle right now. But at the same time, Gazelle keeping up with other accuracy as well. I believe Mega Amoongus, I have no idea what his score is actually.
715 at the moment.
I mean,
720 something now. 99.20.
So, 99 is nice. Psychotic, he's trying to hold on to that 99, but here comes a solo, and we could potentially see some drops in percentage and accuracy coming in here.
Yeah.
Looks like Lodar is also struggling a little bit more with the long notes as well, not being really a mania player to start out with. Leon Dance trying to edge up back to that S, but falling a little bit short at this end.
Alright, song is over. Etienne looks like... Alright, his ratio is not as stellar as I expected, but it's still pretty respectable regardless. It's not 12-1.
Definitely not with a score that you really shouldn't be sneezing at as well.
Yeah, definitely. 99.88, 5-200 FC. With a pretty decent ratio as well. I'm actually a bit surprised that multiple players are actually having issues getting very good accuracy on power supply. I thought this was going to be one of the easier ones, but
I feel like everyone had some like strange combo breakers or like one small section of notes that they accidentally derped up with like a couple random 100s and 50s and misses and such.
the chart is actually really easy to derp up from my experience because like the songs on 1/4 is actually quite slow, and it gives you like more time to think about the pattern, more time to overthink the pattern, and you just trip up more easily, at least from my experience anyway. And Leon DC for a bit, I think. But yeah, regarding Pandora, I'm actually more surprised that a ton of players actually doing considerably better accuracy-wise on Pandora compared to Power Supply. Because you guys are really good at long notes, but maybe I'm just bad at them, so...
I think that's honestly the case, because Power Supply does have like the tricky bursts like all over the place, and they can very easily trip people up, especially when they're not expecting it, or if they like hit the long note section a little bit wonky, because that, at least to me, for Power Supply, that the long note transition sections, that like transition from section to section, I can't think about what I'm hitting or else I will get 200s. Like, I cannot pay attention to it. I can't read it properly.
Yeah, that makes some sense. That long note the solo section in Power Supply, the long note section, what do you think of it accuracy-wise?
Like, personally?
Yeah.
The long note section wasn't that bad. I felt like there were some inconsistent releases at the end of phrases. Like, it wasn't always the same kind of releases, so...
Yeah, it isn't
I discovered that in, like, my second playthrough in my qualifier round. I was like, oh, that's why I'm getting greats here. And even then, I couldn't really fix the random 200 drops that I was getting. Mostly from, like, not being accustomed to long notes. But,
yeah, not much we can do about that, unfortunately. But that kind of explains why Etienne and, like, multiple players are having considerably worse accuracy than I expected for Power Supply. Because I expected Etienne to get about 50s to 60s on Power Supply.
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't really expect him to perform too well on Pandora, because he's been playing Stepmania for an extremely long time. I think he only recently came back to Osumania. So we have to find out.
Definitely. And now Leon has left for some reason, and
I'm not too sure why.
we're looking for what he's trying to fix. I'm guessing he's trying to fix his SV or his scroll speed, but you can actually do that with Control F3 and Control F4, like while you're in the multiplayer client or multiplayer lobby. For those of you who did not know that. And it looks like Leon has rejoined.
Yes, he has. Oh, he got bugged. Alright, that makes sense. I do wonder how Gazelle will perform on Pandora, because like I said, he's mainly a Stepmania player, so I only expect him to be good at Jump Team more than anything else.
No, looking at his Gazelle, looking at his recent scores in OS, like Mania 4K stuff, he's actually been proving to be really strong. So I'm actually expecting to see some pretty good showing on this.
But this is Pandora, though.
Well, regardless, even like long node maps, I've been seeing like him at the top 50s, and I'm like, what the heck? I can't even hit that. And I'd like to say that I guess... Actually, I don't really know if I'm like... if I have more speed than Gazelle or anything, but I know that he's definitely hit... I know that he's definitely hit like top 50 ranks that I think I wouldn't be able to get. And I haven't been able to get because I've tried.
Top 50 is hard, man.
That's what I'm saying. But it looks like everyone dropping the SS except for Etienne at this part.
Again, look at the very tight hit window that Etienne has right now. Well, it was tight for a while ago. But you can see that most of his hits are very much centered in the center.
Looks like that transition gets a lot of people. This time it took Mega Mungus and Casey Hecka by surprise.
Yeah, it's a bit mean. Just a little bit mean.
I feel like you're too concentrated on getting the hold releases on the left hand correctly, and then all of a sudden the trill pops up on the right hand. You're like, what do I do?
Yeah, I reckon so. Alright, here comes the fun. Some long notes through the streams and then broken drum stream with much harder long notes. Etienne doing a really good job with the streams actually. About 20 to 1 from what I see.
It's looking like almost everyone is just wrecking through this section. Psychotic and Mega Mungus with some drops as the holds or long notes start coming in. However, everyone else is holding combo pretty well. Oh, Gazelle and Lodar drop right there.
Good job. Etienne, oh my god, Etienne dropped the SS.
Double S again.
Have to make fun of him again. Yeah, Gazelle dropping just a little bit there, but that's not too much of a drop. Psycho as well. I know him mainly with that Mania background as well. Same with Casey Hecka. Actually, pretty decent scores all around.
Yeah, this group is pretty much neck and neck the entire time.
Yeah, Etienne with a decent ratio. Yeah, 95 normal 300s.
And also 995k as a score, which is like, you can definitely improve to the SS, but at that point, like, the gains are so minimal that it doesn't really matter. As long as he can slaughter this the Summon Beast battle, I feel like Etienne is pretty much in the golden for whatever.
But yeah, I think if Etienne even if Etienne gets like a way worse ratio on Pandora, if he gets an SS, he's gonna get a massive improvement relatively, because like there's only 4.2k left to improve, and I think he'll improve by like 2k if he SS.
And then he can improve on like Chloroplast as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. Look, Etienne is really hyped up about some of these.
A lot of people can improve on Chloroplast, I believe. Because no one really hit a very... The highest was Etienne, 96.9, but
no.
Everyone else... Oh, actually, no, I lied. Highest was Mega Mungus with a 96. 96. Wow.
Yeah, Etienne had the highest percentage, but Mega Mungus had a higher score.
I'm really interested to see how this group does, given that their scores are looking pretty good for the previous ones.
Yeah, I'm quite curious to see Gazelle, Casey Hecka, and Etienne do well here. See how well they'll do, I mean. All three of them doing a pretty good job so far with the hard 1-6 bursts. Casey slipping just a little bit there though. Getting a couple of late 200s might be a sign.
We'll see. Casey Hecka just managing to claw his way back up to the 99% as the staccato section pops in. Looks like Lucas has dropped to 96.
Oh wow.
And Etienne the only ones holding above a 99.
No, Gazelle also above 99.
Yeah, so Gazelle and Etienne. Lothar looking like he's struggling a little bit with these staccatos.
Yeah,
maybe he's unsure as to how long he needs to actually hold those notes.
Yeah, that is definitely a problem. Right, hardest part of the chart, right here. Etienne crushing through this actually.
Wow.
Gazelle doing really good as well.
Looks like he's starting to hit a little bit late. If you can check out his
Yeah,
error bar,
definitely.
it's starting to kind of bleed over to the right side.
Fortunately, it's not going to be too much of an issue here, though, because like
Etienne holding the double S through that section.
Go Etienne! Lothar doing a pretty good job as well, managed to sustain a 96.8% for most of the song so far.
Yep.
Gazelle
Looks like
doing pretty good as
Megas
well.
has popped down a little bit too far to maybe try and
Recover,
regain
yeah.
it. Psychotic might be able to if he can keep his stamina through this last section, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
I think
Casey
Casey
also
Hecka
trying
might
to
be able
hold on.
make it.
Yeah. Gazelle starting to drop as well in these ending sections. They're a little bit hard, especially when you run out of stamina. Leon Dance failing out as well. Etienne, though, with... it looks like 1?
Wow, that ratio.
3. Oh my god, that ratio! That's under 1 in 10. That's
ridiculous.
Wow, 99.6602. That's his score.
That's the highest score, I think. Lothar and Gazelle doing very good. Lothar with a very low miscount. They're a bit high in the 200 count. Gazelle with a bit of an opposite problem. A pretty high miscount for his percentage, but 9200s is quite good considering the amount of cohesion that this chart requires. Casey Hecka actually being in the middle of the road here, actually. Like, decent 200 count, miscounts alright for his percentage.
Yeah, and surprisingly, with that score, it puts him in the middle of Gazelle and Lothar in terms of actual score.
Excellent. Alright guys, they are going to a 5-minute break. For the time being, if you have any questions about the tournament, some of you might be here from the TOC tournament, I'm not too sure. Feel free to ask any questions about the tournament or the commentators or pretty much anything in general, at least, that we can answer.
And we'll try.
And shout out to Etienne for getting the best score on Summer Beast battle. SM time. Yeah, enjoy playing SM for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I honestly don't think that anyone's going to beat that Summon Beast battle in this tournament.
Yeah, I don't quite see anyone beating that Summon Beast. The best players have already played it for one seed. Yeah, seeding is based off of qualifying performance. It's not just for top 128. Where does Psycho go? Oh, BRB, okay. not too sure how many no-shows there are so far. There were 5 out of 8 people in the previous match from what I saw. Maybe you have some confirmation, Daiki or Halogen?
There were 5 out of 8, I believe.
Alright, so about 38 to 40 no-shows at the moment. So we're going to cut about 28 players to 30 players at the most. So it's not going to be too much of an issue.
Alright, so it was players in the last, actually.
What?
In the previous group, there were 6 players, not 5.
Alright, alright. In my opinion, arrows are better than bars. Alright, there's that Mania player.
Etienne might be in the middle of playing some Step Mania to keep himself warm for this.
Are there any Peruvian players here? I don't think there is, right?
I don't know.
Well, there's gonna be one next group, I believe. This sounds really funny on triple time.
Probably easier to time as well.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Alright, let's look at the players who I think might be bouncing through. Etienne is a freak of nature from my experience. Like, he is able to like pick up any SVs really quickly. I think he'll get like a 98% here. But maybe that's just him overestimating his superhuman powers or something. Super Step Mania powers. Anyone else? Actually, I think a good amount of people might prefer to improve here because I'm not too sure how long the last time they've played Chloroplast before the qualifiers, but if it's a good amount of time ago, they're definitely bound to improve because they've only played Chloroplast only like 25 minutes ago. Yeah, I think they might be doing a little bit better here, but I think I might have spoken too soon.
Hello, hello.
Hello there.
Welcome back, Halogen.
Thank you. Yeah, so I saw that 996 by Etienne. Oh boy.
Yeah. Showing that he's indeed one of the top.
Also, Etienne getting off to a very, very, very good start on Chloroplast at the moment.
Yep.
Looks like he really does want to redeem himself.
Indeed. I think he's en route to about 99 here, unless he messes up the SVs.
He's
Last few
practically
SVs,
out. Oh no!
Yeah.
Let go early.
Oh no! He
That's
dropped the
4
quad
misses,
early.
right?
That is 4
That counts as
drops.
Oh.
That's
He was
just unfortunate.
en route to a 99% and releasing the quad early dunked him down. He could stand to get a decent 98 here, but that 99% dream is gone. Mega Among Us right now holding the S rank. Gazelle likely going to clear with the S rank as well.
Same with Lotar and Psychotic, yeah.
Among Us
We have
actually
a
did
lot.
about the same.
Potential for a lot of S ranks here as long as the back end gets cleared out.
Yeah, I don't know if you're around or noticed this, but Mega Among Us actually took the highest score in the previous iteration of the last skin.
Wow.
So it looks like he's still doing a good job. I see a 96 behind his name.
He FC'd the previous run, so I don't really think he can improve this run, unfortunately. Leon Dance, though, I think he's bound to improve. His previous run, he had
Looking like
79%.
Looking for that A as well.
Yeah. Well, he already got it. All about not dropping.
Looks like it. Looks like Psychotic is going to fall. Psychotic and Lodar are both going to fall just short of that double S.
That's unfortunate.
Or with that strange drop. Oh, he's dropped a couple.
Gazelle, with a very noticeable improvement, 21,000 or so. Yeah, Etienne
with a
score.
heartbreaking 4 misses. That would have been a great score. Look at that ratio of rainbows
Wow.
to normal.
Regardless, it's still a massive improvement for him, about 46,000.
Those 4 misses cost him a huge amount of points. That would have probably been the difference from his score now and #1 on that song.
I think that is true.
That is an absolute heartbreaking drop.
We can't even make fun of him for that.
What a bad player, man.
Wow. Okay, maybe you can.
So heartless, man. Oh, the drop there. That
It's
was
just
so
really,
bad.
really tragic. Just unfortunate. Also, shout out to Leon for his noble improvement, 300,000 points.
What the heck?
Yeah.
464 to 789. Okay. All right, off we go now with Power Supply. Whoop whoop.
Oh boy. Etienne seemingly more comfortable with the game at the moment. I think he might be able to improve his score. The score was...
Hey, Legend, you should update the MP link.
Yeah.
I did. I updated it while I was upstairs, so I was still watching. But yeah, the MP link is updated for the room. Generally good results after the first set of long no transitions. There are lots of solid scores all around, with the lowest score still hovering above 98%. Gazelle sitting at about 99.80 here. Really, really solid work. And the accuracy seems to be quite tight looking at the hit error bar. Very, very good concentration of accuracy there. Lots of rainbows.
Yeah. Etienne also have a very tight hit window, but I don't think it's kind of surprising to anybody. Those are also holding a full combo at the moment, but definitely lacking in the accuracy area.
Mega Among Us dropping on the long note, the second long note transition there. A little bit tricky for some of these players. I've seen a couple of drops here and there. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Is it K-Checker or Casey Hacker? I'm not
Casey.
sure.
Casey Hacker.
Casey Hacker doing a decent job as well at 99%. The little sweeps might have gotten him. No, that was just a lag spike there on the client end, but still really solid work.
Yeah,
lots of
definitely
good
really
scores
solid.
here.
I wasn't really focusing too much on Etienne just now, but everybody else is doing really solid. Leon with the low score, but his miscount is very low relatively to his percentage from what I'm seeing here. Might be attributed to his very low speed mod though.
Yeah, probably rushing a little bit more. It's easier to do so when you have more to actually read.
It's actually more of him being very erratic overall. If you look at his hit window, he's a bit in the early side, but he's hitting it everywhere.
And the dream
is a lot. 998. That is a much better ratio. Much better ratio. I'm really happy to see him get 75. I think that's the highest score as well. That's the highest score.
Very close. Let me take a look at that. I can actually confirm that as well.
Right. Leon Dance with the close 1-to-1 ratio, 4 misses, and 143 200s.
That's
that
an interesting spread.
That low speed mod might be a bit detrimental to him.
I'm confirming Etienne's power supply is rank 1 on that song as well.
Nice.
So now Etienne taking away 2 of the number 1 seeds away from Kobo.
Yeah, imagine if he hadn't hit those 4 misses on Chloroplast.
Had that not happened, there's a very good shot here. Had he done well on Pandora, that he could have ended up with 3 number 1 seeds and a potential number 2 or 3 seed, just like what Kobo is now, except Kobo would have been knocked down a little bit.
Just to note the improvement, Gazelle with a 1,000 improvement, and many otherwise from what I'm looking.
Leon Dance had a substantial improvement.
Yeah, definitely. Sacrifices a bit of his miscount for accuracy there. The other way around.
Yeah, but definitely a strong showing from everyone. There was 499%.
Yeah, definitely strong improvement. Strong showing.
All right, and off we go for Pandora. Let's see if Etienne, again, still being watched very closely right now with 2 number 1 seeds. Let's see if he can improve his Pandora a little bit more as well. I'm also interested to see if Gazelle actually capitalizes. Gazelle with the 2nd highest score on this song at the moment for this group, and a relatively solid one at 974.
I think I can see him improving, but that really depends on whether or not he's consistent with long notes, because I don't really think long notes are something that he regularly plays, considering his stemming in background. Thank you, Walrus.
And hitting the transition, Gazelle taking a hit. Etienne keeping the double S though.
Yeah.
And 6 players holding really high combo. I'm not sure if they're all full combos since there's some decent deviation, but there could be some long note timing issues here. I think there's 6 full combos.
I think it's just for combos, yeah, because Gazelle is is gonna tend to hit early because Stat Mania in general. Because like most Stat Mania players, when they come into Osu Mania, I noticed that their combos are extremely low when there's a lot of long notes. Myself included, I had like 30 combo less than the maximum in comboing. It's pretty funny.
Mega Among Us taking a very uncharacteristic drop there, assuming that wasn't Client.
Yeah, it might just be being caught off guard. It's a bit.
Yeah, it looks like Etienne dropped on one of those bursts, it looks like.
Yeah, he dropped on the burst there. Very, very strange spot for that to happen.
Yeah,
Leon
that's a bit
Dance.
surprising.
Leon Dance building a great combo here. Accuracy suffering a little bit, but not getting any. Oh, there's the first drop there.
Second, third. No, that's a slider break.
Yeah, oh, number of drops now. Psycho taking a little bit of a hit in accuracy, and KC dropping as well.
Lodar also taking a pretty big hit as well as dropping a lot of LNs.
I don't think Etienne improved that one, unfortunately. So
Very
he might not
close.
be getting
He was short by
about, like,
73
7,
points.
that ratio, though. It's not the best ratio we've seen, but it's definitely very respectable. Probably the second best, just by a very small margin. Anyway, going to look at the other players here. Leon Dance again improving by about noticeably about 40,000 there, about 3% too.
Yeah,
very nice.
And he is the only player who actually showed an improvement here. Everybody else dropping on their second attempt.
Wow, really? All right, that's interesting. Can someone headshot me? Oh, come on.
I feed off of that. I feed off of the pain.
Alright, going to the last song of this group.
Yeah, second attempt at Summon Beast Battle. And I mean, I wonder who all is going to improve here. I don't know if Etienne's going to get as a better showing than that. I mean, he already has the best score at the moment.
Considering that his accuracy is a bit better than usual, I think he might be able to improve here. Gazelle KC not showing as good as before. Mega Among Us is doing a lot better though. Although I might have spoken too soon there. Leon Dance, wow.
Yeah, opening strong compared to the first time. Leon Dance has been improving constantly on this second set. And we're not talking small margins here. All of his improvements have been very substantial.
Lotar still having issues with staccato long notes, hitting all over the place. He might be releasing it a little bit too early. Which is kind of weird now that I think about it.
Finding that timing, it is possible to release early, but you've got to be tapping really, really, really fast to getting early releases there.
Yeah.
KC doing relatively well, though, taking some damage on the burst there, almost a full percent. Gazelle still with a 99, going somewhat strong here. Mega Among Us, Psycho, Leon Dance, everybody else dropping somewhat hard here. Mega Among Us treading on the S border. It is about to disappear, and there it goes. It is gone. Lodar and Psycho still holding on to those. Psycho's about to lose.
It looks like Leon's HP bar is also tanking right now.
I think Psycho might be able to make it. But everyone else, wow, they are all tanking right now. Casey
Etienne.
Hacker doing a really good job now.
Etienne.
Yeah, of course, Etienne.
Shush.
Yeah, but Casey Hacker is just doing a really good job, considering that his previous run was 96.8.
Yeah, up 2%, and not too much of the song left. Definitely going to show a substantial improvement here.
Does
Yeah,
look like
that's
Leon
for sure.
Danks does fail out at the end.
Oh,
There he is.
man. And Etienne.
Oh,
There it is. Etienne
There
with
it
the double
is.
S on Summon Beast Battle. 997,000 points.
And a better ratio than previously too. Wow.
Kudos to Psycho as well for improving 28k. You nearly got DS. Although you improved by 2%.
Psychotic with the 7777 score. Even.
Yeah.
77777.
Casey Hacker with a really big improvement as well. 42,000 and about 1.1%. I think that's all the improvements actually. Yeah. Shout out to Etienne for assessing the hardest song. Well, not hardest to time, but hardest to hit to S for sure. No, Etienne, why'd you leave so quickly? Don't do that.
He's probably yearning to get back to his Step Mania train. Etienne saying, I thought we were supposed to leave right away.
Well,
Oops.
of course there is the option. All right, so with that, we are actually done with this group, and we are now going to be moving on to group number 7. Group 7, we have Flying Cat, Akuma 123, Julio 1212, El Zeus L, Last Spell, Teku Nico, The Fire Tiger, and Devil Chili.
Some random guy who's in love with the goat.
Dave, go, bro.
Go, bro.
Akuma, Julio, and Devil Chili are all players to look out for here. Akuma with a more jump shooting specialization, but regardless, he's still very all-rounded. Devil Chili, you guys might not really know who this guy is because he's not really necessarily in the top for some of the higher insane charts, but he is a very strong accuracy player.
I wouldn't be surprised if he... Actually, he's been playing Chloroplast Skin a lot, so...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just not going to say it because Commentator's Curse sucks.
Well, I might say it here, but he's been consistently beating... I don't remember who's the one at the top at the time. Hans, I believe. Hans had about 972.
Yep,
Hans at 970.
Yep was number 1.
What? I thought Hans got 972.
Hans got, let me check, I was pretty sure Hans was in the 960s.
In any case, Devil Chili has been pumping out 980,000 in Chloroplast consistently. If he doesn't get affected by tournament stress, I think he'll be doing a stellar job here. And pretty much in general, considering his scores in Pandora and his scores in Power Supply.
Honestly, knowing like his skill level, he also has a pretty big chance of hitting a really good score in Summon Beast Battle. The thing is that if he even stays in like 990k, even like 980k maybe, like the score deficit that the other players will have on his Chloroplast will put him at like really high seed regardless.
I reckon that if he's playing at top performance, he'll probably be at number 2 seed. I don't think he'll be number 1 because the Summon Beast Battle score might be too much of a deficit.
That's all something that we're going to be able to see very soon, though.
Mm.
I do apologize. You were correct. Hans did get 971 on Chloroplast.
Alright. Good that I'm not hallucinating then.
Yeah, I saw the first run, which was 962. I forgot that he got the 971, so apologies to him as well for that amazing run and not really being noticed by myself. It's not good
No
for
big
me.
deal. No big deal. Alright, now we have our first player, last spell. We actually have 7 minutes to go, so...
Yeah, we're
guys
running
want to
well
use
ahead of
break?
schedule. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, after this, we will take a short break, a little over 2 hours. Don't come back for a single group, which will be group 25 at 5 a.m. UTC. Only 6 people in that group.
Oh. The Australian group, okay.
Yeah, would have been 7, but a certain surf chew managed to go a little earlier.
Yeah.
Also, just would like to take the time to mention that the MP link has been updated for the MP command on Nightbot, so if you guys want to take a look at that, you now have the updated match that will be to come. Yeah, 5 minutes to go before we officially start the 10-minute timer, and we already have 5 players. This is a good sign, I guess.
Devil Chili's here.
Accuracy Lord, oh my.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Julia might not. That's unfortunate. Has some problems with it. Oh, okay. That's just unfortunate. Just not being able to join the tournament solely because of internet issues, connection issues. Sorry.
That is rather unfortunate. I know we're a little bit before the match start, but I'm actually going to step away from it a bit, so I'm actually going to put the players back on stream.
Alright.
So that way we can at least see them in case I disappear for too long. Better to have it now than never. But yeah, I will be back. We still have some time before the match starts, likely 13 minutes because we have some missing players here, but feel free to ask questions and hopefully get some answers.
Yeah, we should be able to answer most of them.
Also, the Fire Tiger, you're not on stream. yet, I don't think. So you're not famous yet. You'll have to wait like 2 minutes or whenever he puts it up, or if it's already up, then I'm bad and I have the stream paused. I'm bad and I had the stream paused. Okay.
Good job. The SVs in floor class are not random, we promise, Akuma.
All right, and we're back here, and it looks like right on time. So we are 9 minutes away from starting this match, or potentially less than that if we can get the other players in here. Again, Twitch chat, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to ask them.
Wow, that attendance.
Yeah, looking like a potential 4 out of 8, or 4 out of 8, and this could be the lowest turnout. Although Teku Nico was here and said that they had to disappear, so they might actually come back. I love your description of Tycho. Oh my gosh. What? What?
Snare drum.
Is that you beatboxing?
No, it's a snare drum.
Oh,
That's how
I
you
was
play taiko, right? You imitate play yourself playing snare drum.
I seriously thought that was you beatboxing. I was about to say, like, man, that's a really, really realistic snare.
No, that is my beatboxing. That's my lip snare drum.
Devil Chili is asking if this is Mario Party.
Yeah, I mean, you probably hate everyone here after this.
Well, mostly the person who decided it was a good idea to play whatever you're playing. So that would be AJ.
Shh. Down to 6 minutes. Still only we can see a reappearance by Teku Neko. Still no change on the missing users, and that also includes Teku Neko, who was here earlier. Hopefully we do see at least them return here, because they were here, and to see them not show up for the qualifier after actually being in the room, that's going to be rather sad. All right, and we are 10 minutes past, and unfortunately, we're gonna have to get started, and that includes leaving behind Tekuneko.
And that's half the group being ripped. Wow.
I'll be zoning out real quick. I don't feel too good.
Hopefully you feel better. All right, and underway we will go. Only 4 players in this group here. Half of the group no showing. That's certainly going to bode better for those who might have thought they were in the bottom of the qualifying group, because that shifts them just a little bit closer to that line.
Oh, by the way, did you post the MP link in the Discord chat?
Hold on.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah. I suck.
Right off the bat, the Fire Tiger and Last Spell with very low speed mods, which is pretty interesting. I'm not sure if having the low speed mod makes it easier for Chloroblast.
It might, but it requires even more intuition after the SVs, because you see very little motion at the very end of it.
Yeah. Akuma and Devil Chili doing really good so far. Devil Chili with a 99 halfway through the SVs.
I'm expecting that 99.
We're waiting.
All the things are.
Let's
like
not
he's starting
see the
to
quad drop again, for the love of everything in this world. Still at 98. SVs are getting closer and closer to concluding there.
Akuma doing really good as well. He's en route to about 96 at the end of the SVs. There we go.
Oh,
Wow,
Last Spell dropped the
perfect
quad, but
timing.
Akuma
Perfect
did get a
timing by
great-
perfect timing by Devil Chili, getting Rainbow on all of the releases there. And at 98.50 already is almost certainly going to 99 here, as long as we don't see a colossal mistake.
Maybe. But that million Devil Chili charges. Akuma doing very good as well. I think he's en route to about 98.
And a solid one at that. Still a decent bit of the song to go, and Devil Chili's already about to breach the 99 mark. Wow.
Palm Spaghetti.
And Akuma at 97.5, standing to have a very solid 98. Fire Tiger trying to keep a solid percentage. They're still hovering above 80. Still some time to go to defend that score.
Oh my god, he's getting a mid 99.
Oh, wow.
Devil Chili. Oh man, that's yeah, that is without question going to be the best Chloroplast we see.
Oh my god, he already has the best score. I'm pretty sure.
Yep, he just got it.
And freezes.
Oh my god. Akuma's still putting up a really good showing as well. Getting a 98 at the end, it looks... Oh no, he's gonna fall a little short.
Oh.
Devil Chili spamming a couple notes
That
knowing he
is
did good.
That is
984.
inhuman.
A little bit worse Rainbow 300 ratio, but overall 16-200 FC. Remember, guys, this is OD 10, so it's 33.5 milliseconds for a normal 300.
That is absolutely inhuman.
It's just something else.
And then
Something
the other
that's,
player being like, wow.
that is ridiculous.
Wow. I'll go out right and say this here. As the map creator, he is not far from my best score. Oh man, that is insane.
You know, you're good if you're almost close to Howden scores.
Yeah, like, this is an SV map that I created start to finish, to know all the rhythms, and he's pretty much right on my heels. That score is, without a doubt, one of the more impressive scores of the entire tournament, just by sheer accuracy. And then keep in mind, this is the first attempt. What if he improves again?
He said that at his PB, so might not.
Yeah, so according to someone from chat, he did not get any 200s from after the SV section, so he double S the ending as well. So all 16 of those 200s were from the SVs.
That is nasty.
Oh my, Fire Tiger admitting outright that he's not practiced T. So looking at the second song here, we're obviously going to see a really solid score from both Akuma and Devil Chili, being that this is a bit more up their alley in terms of actual skill set. I'm wondering how high Devil Chili is going to go, though.
Akuma and Devil Chili. Oh, Devil Chili does. Is that lag, or did he actually make the little drop? Unfortunately,
That's
a drop.
an actual percentage drop there, not a miss, but yes, a reduction in accuracy there.
Yeah, so Akuma being the only one to hold the double S currently. Knowing his skill, he could potentially pull off the double S. If he can make it
definitely double S it.
That was probably lag.
That was lag.
Yep. Interesting to see between Akuma and Devil Chili. Devil Chili with a 99.89 compared to Akuma's 100, but Devil Chili is actually ahead on sheer rainbow accuracy.
Yeah, definitely. Look at that extremely tight window that he has at the moment. Well, just now, actually.
Hitting the halfway point here, last spell falling below the A threshold. Fire Tiger actually struggling as well, trying to get back up into the 70s. Not going so well here. And Akuma actually breaking the double S.
Devil Chili improving. Back now, he's at 200 at the moment, I think.
Yeah, it'd be two 200s there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, his ratio is a bit wonky from what I'm seeing at the moment, though. About 120, 130 or so here. Akuma, though. Akuma.
And it looks like there's been multiple 200 drops from Devil Chili actually. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It looks like Last Spell and the Fire Tiger are both struggling with this.
Yeah.
They're both Last Spell and Fire Tiger actually failing at the moment.
Actually, both of them have failed.
Akuma missing?
Like,
No.
something to point out, Devil Chili actually has the highest score compared to Akuma because of that rainbow ratio.
Which is interesting because Devil Chili got an extra 100 as well. And also less
Yeah.
combo.
The combo doesn't matter.
I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty stellar performance from Akuma and Devil Chili there. Devil Chili's rainbow accuracy is a little bit worse than I expected him to get. I thought he would get about 120 or so, but regardless, it's still a pretty decent ratio. Probably in the top 1/4 at the moment. Top 20.
In the realm of where nobody dares to dwell, I will travel to the outer rim surrounded by a veil to inhale the smoke with broken.
Now Pandora. I know Devil Chili has been practicing really, really hard for Pandora. I think his best was like 69 300s. That is better than Etienne's score. So, no, better than Kobo. Sorry. So you might see a #1 seed here for this song.
Would be exciting to watch. I mean, we already saw shifts in a #1 seed thanks to Etienne taking 2 of his own.
Yeah. That's really long. The triple time.
In the realm of where nobody dares to dwell, I will travel to the outer rim surrounded by a veil to inhale the smoke with broken mirrors choking on her vocals while the closer I approach her in a colder atmosphere. See the danger, how my life could be evaporated, radiation emitted in blinding light.
His ratio is lacking quite a bit here. Rushing the slow jacks.
Before the planet dies.
Yeah, in a situation where you'd expect Devil Chili to have a respectable edge and accuracy over Akuma, actually dropped 200. Yeah, dropping at 200, and even so, when they were both at 100%, they were practically dead even.
Akuma's hit window is actually really, really tight right now. Really, really surprising considering that he's not really well known for his accuracy here. But Devil Chili with the highest score despite having 200 at the moment.
Yeah, coming into the speed up here, Last Spell sitting just above an A right now. He was at 90.8 when the speed up started. Fire Tiger below that, now falling below the B threshold and starting to struggle a little bit. I are actually empty.
Oh no, Akuma dropping on the hold releases, it looks like.
Yeah, I think it was black.
Well, it looks like they're tied at 99.95 now.
Yep.
But Devil Chili with the better accuracy, I believe. It's hard to
he has
tell
the
because Akuma
better accuracy.
definitely has had that really tight timing window.
Devil Chili definitely up.
Akuma's one is a bit more spread out. It's not noticeably spread out though. But
Yeah, there was.
go
Go ahead.
on.
There was a good time to actually check there. They both had rival percentages. They had the same exact percentage, but the score gap grew big time. Devil Chili with much better precision over Akuma on the long note releases.
I don't think we're going to see Devil Chili's accuracy stand out here, but regardless, I think he's going to get a pretty good score here. I think about 996 maybe.
Yeah, 96 indeed.
Oh wow, I didn't expect to be exactly that. Nice. 109.
Wow. That's some pretty good accuracy. I don't think it's as good as Etienne because Etienne hit a sub
80,
3-digit.
81.
Yeah. But 996696.
Oh wow! I can finally like sleep in peace now. Thank you, Devil Chili, for like not messing my OCD.
3 9s and 3 6s. It's perfect.
It's like 2-2-1-1 as well.
Devil Chili's Pandora actually beating out Etienne's as well.
Oh.
Yeah, because Etienne has a couple of 200s.
Yeah, better ratio by Etienne,
That's
but
right,
the
he's
extra
not
200s
exist.
adding the score separator.
Yeah. Akuma doing a pretty good job as well. 6-200 FC. Just wanted to point out.
And already up to Sun and Beast battle for this 4-player group.
Fun. This is actually something I'm quite curious to see because I know Akuma is very good jump streams. So I think
Oh,
we could
someone
play
does not
well
have
here.
the map.
Oh dear. I think it's probably last spell. Yeah, it is last spell. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how Akuma and Devil wins here because I know he's a very strong jump stream player, whereas all-rounder overall. Despite having an SM background, he mainly migrated to OC. Really, really good from there. So I'm kind of curious as to how Devil Chili will perform here. I 0.5, but at the same time, I'm not sure if it's a consistent performance. Considering his performances on Pandora and Power Supply, which are slightly worse than his best, I'm not too sure if he can like break a 99 here. I think he can, but barely.
Just a quick little bit of an update here. Just got word that Tekuneko's internet actually ended up dying on him after he left the room.
Oh dear.
So he did make a post in the tournament thread, according to Connor, who's our ref here, and actually, if he is available, I will let him in the second set. So give him at least a shot because he was here. He did make it on time. In fact, he was one of the ones that made it just before everything started. So. Yeah, we have a countdown timer for Summon Beast Battle, and we're going to get this underway. Oof, haven't even gotten out of the opening. You know, we're already seeing both Last Spell and Fire Tiger struggle a bit.
They've been struggling with the previous checks quite a bit as well, which are way less demanding. So not too unexpected, unfortunately.
Yeah, still give them props for actually trying, though.
Yeah,
You gotta give
definitely.
them credit.
Definitely giving them credit for that. Akuma doing a little bit worse than Devil Chili here. The staccato long notes are getting to him, I feel. Compare his hit error to Devil Chili, where Devil Chili's one is quite compact, whereas Akuma is spread out a bit more in the late area.
Devil Chili doing a really good job on these staccatos. Really high rainbow ratio compared to other
Yeah,
players here.
extremely high. It's probably the tightest window I've seen, actually. Other than like Kobo. You can see his long note here. Oh, he dropped at 200 there. But no big deal.
Yeah, still 99.97. Akuma with 99.54 is still giving a very, very good push here. Both holding the combo really well as well. Last Spell trying to hold on to 70 It looks like it's gonna fade very quickly.
Yeah, he just went well below 70%. Devil Chili, wow.
Not showing any signs of stopping there. 99.98. Ooh, taking a little bit of a hit at 99.93, but still going incredibly strong.
Akuma, kind of far behind, but still really good. 99, just still really good.
His accuracy overall is not too bad. Only about 10,000 behind Devil Chili. Still going really, really well.
Wow, Devil Chili. Okay.
987.
Congratulations on #1 seed, man. Well,
let's see.
Overall.
Let's see. I'm not sure. Wow, really? Look at that. No misses. Just a single 200 and 250s.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's insane.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all. I was expecting him to get like 970 or so. That's ridiculous. Akuma doing a really good job as well. 26 200s, which is really good considering how much cohesion you need to do. And 4 misses as well. Congrats to these two players, and good job for Chilaspa and the Fire Tiger for trying.
Yeah, these maps are absolutely out of this world in terms of difficulty for not seasoned players. I mean, even some seasoned players still having issues with this themselves. This is not to be taken lightly, that's for sure. But wow, let's see what the current scores here. Wow, you guys, with the current scores right now, Devil Chili is your new #1 seed.
Wow.
Wow.
I feel like we expected that at the same time.
I expected him to get top 8, but #1 was not in my area of round prediction.
Devil Chili, enjoy your perch.
I don't think there's many top players left either. I think the only top player left is Pope Gadget, and I don't really see Pope Gadget beating Devil Chili's score past skin score. If he does, though, that would be insane.
Wow.
Kudos to Devil Chili. Oh, I definitely saw like you playing through a ton of the qualifiers. I saw you play Pandora. I saw you play Power Supply. I didn't really see you play some of these that much, but I can see that you're definitely put into practice here. And most importantly, Chloral.
Yeah, that is amazing.
And of course, he does get his second attempt. So
that's the scary part. He's already #1 seed, and he's had only 1 attempt.
Yeah. Very sure he can improve his Power Supply in Pandora substantially as well.
That is
it's gonna
so
be insane.
scary.
Yeah. What does Devil Chili score on Chloroplast again? 984?
984, 538.
Dang. Yeah, I can definitely see Devil Chili improving on Power Supply quite a bit. His score is 994. Yeah?
For those of you who want to just kind of, I guess, know the general statistic, Devil Chili's combined score comes out to 3.967773 million. So 3,967,773. Which means his total deficit from having 4 1 million point scores is 32k. That's it.
Yeah.
Countdown for the second set is about to end here. We've got a little on before we actually go for the second set. And for those of you who were not watching, I don't know if anybody just joined here, but Devil Chili, first attempt on the qualifiers and has already established themselves currently as the #1 seed in the tournament right now.
I think the break is over now.
Yeah, the break is about to end here. Don Kanoji, yes, he is #1 seed overall in the tournament, and that separation can likely be attributed to his absolutely exceptional performance on Chloroplast, which was 984,000. Highest score in the tournament by a lot on this song.
I don't quite see Devil Chili improve here, but I think.
Oh, the Devil. Okay, never mind. Lag.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Devil Chili holding a 99 halfway through these SVs.
Yeah, doing very, very well. If he can hold this accuracy again, I mean, we still have a chance to see an improvement here, and that is scary.
Akuma not too far behind, 98-13 at the moment.
Here is still really good as well.
Yeah, still en route to about mid-98. Though he's dropping considerably here.
My goodness.
Hitting quite early. Oh, he's just dropped.
The nerves are probably getting to him here, and I don't blame him.
Oh, yeah, he's dropping down to that 98.
Wow.
I don't see Devil Chili improving here then.
Likely not going to see an improvement after a really solid start, but just not closing out the ending, unfortunately.
Still, though, consistent 99s is nothing short of ridiculous for Chloroplast.
Yeah, no doubt. Akuma doing a very, very good job here. Actually might make a small improvement over his previous score if he keeps up this pacing.
That's kind of the problem, though. Like, Akuma's accuracy is a bit unstable, especially since he plays more charts out of lower OD, like OD7, OD5, and Chloroplast is OD10, and the long note releases are just deceptively difficult at this level, especially since like 200s cost so much here.
Yeah, absolutely, and not only that, they're not hard to get either because, again, OD10 doesn't give you a lot of time. My combo is not resetting for Akuma. Did he actually legitimately drop?
It looks like it.
So, yeah.
Oh,
There's a slider break, I
shame.
think. Slider break doesn't really affect the combo component of scoring, unfortunately. Oh, he broke 98.
Oh my god,
Why'd
I
you
think
do
Devil
that?
Chili might actually improve. His accuracy is definitely better than his previous run.
Oh, wow.
Not quite. Only getting 980 this time, but better percentage overall, yes.
Ah, that's a little bit unfortunate, but it's still right up there.
Yeah, the 50s cost him quite a bit there,
it was the
unfortunately.
250s. Because otherwise he had better everything else.
Akuma did not FC.
Yeah, I was just saying Akuma.
Akuma did not FC, but he did improve.
7,000, not bad.
And last spell did also manage to improve too. Last
480.
Tiger, wow, the Fire Tiger, falling a little bit short.
Yeah, last spell that 483k flat. Alright, power supply. This is the song that I expect Devil Chili to improve substantially. I think he should be able to get about 998,000 or so.
Looking like Akuma's having a couple game problems. Looks like his client froze. Bark.
Dog. It's not quite Z-Cat, but it'll do.
Wow.
Typical good starts from Akuma and Devil Chili, but actually last spell getting off to a solid start as well, holding that S rank a bit longer than last time.
And managing to combo that section too.
Fire Tiger still falling a bit short, unfortunately. Still trying to build that score, but he's just not going anywhere.
Did Devil Chili drop somewhere? Same with Akuma.
Akuma's was lagged. Devil Chili's was not. His score did not reset. Akuma with an actual drop, it looked like there. I don't know if that one was lagged. Never mind, it was lagged. Last spell finally falling below the A mark. Again, still getting a bit better than last time. Oh, but those little bursts absolutely cutting into the score. Now falling into 88%. Fire Tiger falling below 70% as well.
Actually dropping a lot of 200s here. A lot of 200 in general, actually. Kind of surprised.
You might be too excited right now.
Probably. Hitting the birds quite early, too. I think Akuma might be able to improve here.
Yeah, I mean, let's get things straight here with the remaining players here. It's quite possible that Devil Chili, I'm not going to say possible, I'm going to say probable, that he's going to hold that seed, which is a very impressive showing for him on the qualifiers.
Very sure he's going to hold that seed as well, yeah. Devil Chili improved his ratio from 178 to 148, but no substantial improvement because of his non-300 judgments. Akuma, I think he has a better ratio as well, 74 less normal 300s. But I think it's a very slight. Or no, he did not. His best was 23 points away.
Get much closer than that when you're working on a game whose max score is 1 million.
Right. Yeah.
Last spell, 60,000 points there. Very, very good showing. Fire a little bit there, about 11,000.
Before the planet dies. Before the planet dies. It's overheating, the machinery is failing. Barking mortars, darkened corners, hard to show misunderstanding. What is the meaning of the evidence of empathy instead of this? A trace of life I find before the planet dies. A change is happening, the days and maps and rapturing. The place will shift, save me quick. Take me with the tremors forming holes. I know I won't escape it. So what are we to do when the core implodes within? Brace for it. Take my hand, you cry before the planet dies. And I apologize, I cannot say goodbye. But what if this
Alright.
bring a newer life?
Turn, so we'll be getting this underway now.
I'm also expecting Double Chili to improve on Pandora as well, but I'm not too sure he might be able to do that. All the adrenaline in him right now.
Let's get things straight too. I mean, even though we're saying that he can improve, his margin of improvement is obviously not going to be very big because of where he is already. He's already at 996.
Yeah, but even then, like, from what I've seen, Double Chili has been consistently pumping out about 80 to 90 normal 300 runs with close to SS. Not sure if Double Chili SS this run. Double Chili got like 200s the previous run, but if so, I think he can definitely improve. I'll bet a bit marginally, like you said.
Last spell in Fire Tiger off to better starts than previously.
Before the planet dies. It's overheating, the machinery is failing. Barking mortars, darkened corners, hard to show misunderstanding.
Just short of the break here, and both Akuma and Double Chili breaking their SSs, and actually Double Chili a bit lower than you'd expect. They're at 99.80, probably not going to make any sort of measurable improvement at this pace.
I think Devil Chili, I'm actually going to go relook at their scores.
He has 1-200 the previous run. He's not improving here, unfortunately.
Akuma at 991 for his first run. At 99.89, he does stand to improve if he holds his score solid.
Yeah, he has like one error left, one potential error. Well, actually more than that, but even
I'd
then.
say probably like two or three, but needless to say, he's going to need to run it almost perfectly. And dropping once already in the easier streams, that is not going to help. And another fall there, 99.80 now.
I think he can actually make it back. He had 200s. Oh no.
He has to do it perfectly now. Nope, he lost
That's
it.
not going to happen here. 99.76 and still dropping. I don't think we're going to see an improvement here.
Depends on his rainbow ratio at this point.
But his rainbow ratio would have to be impeccable if he really wanted, or for that improvement to actually come through.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not going to go through there. Just short by about 1,500.
Aw. That means his ratio should be a little bit better, I think. Just a tiny bit, 10. But double the 200s, unfortunately. Double Chili with the double digit two normal 300s. 89.
89. Only one improvement here, and that would be from last spell, who went up about 5,000 points.
Very nice.
Everyone else taking some rather minor drops. Akuma short by 15, Fire
And it
Tiger
does
by
look
about
like
6.
everyone did manage to pass this time.
No, I don't think the Fire Tiger
I'm reporting
passed.
Usually when you
last
don't
spell, but
pass-
not either.
Oh. Okay, I just assumed something that was wrong.
You didn't see the poof on your client,
Yeah.
right?
That's basically it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
It tends to happen sometimes. I'm not too sure why. I remember Piraton failing Speed of Link a couple months back, but it was showing like it was passed, but it actually wasn't.
Well, we're incoming on the last play for a little bit before we take that break.
Yeah, we're going to have a 2-hour break before Group 25. So, short break to figure out something else you want to do, and then just jump right back in here. It's a single match with 6 players.
Yeah.
Another break and get on to the final couple of groups, and then we'll be done with the qualification period, and we'll see who actually goes. Point, we will have a bracket established. Just a matter of the bottom half and who's going to stay and who's going to go. Fire Tiger actually making it to the staccato section with a life bar this time. Didn't do that the last time, so that's a little bit of an improvement right there. Last spell sitting just above 80%, though the staccatos seem to just be dipping into that percent little by little there. Meanwhile, our top 2 players there, Akuma and Devil Chili, both holding relatively solid. Akuma at 99.85 in the staccatos here. Devil Chili at 99.95. I believe that would be one single 200 there for how early in the song.
Yes,
maybe
next to single
at the most.
200. Next to single 200, yes.
Hitting the hard section here. Last spell trying to fight. Unfortunately, that life bar is going to empty. Akuma slipping quite a bit there, actually about to lose the 99 for a moment, slowly bringing it back though.
Devil Chili losing it a little bit there, dropped both 200s here and there. Definitely not better than his 1-200 run so far in terms of 200s, but he might be able to bring it back if he doesn't drop any 50s this run.
Taking a quick notice of Devil Chili's hit window, it is concentrated, but it looks like it is very slightly to the left of the middle. It seems like he's hitting a touch earlier than before.
Might be because to compensate for the fact that he might not be too comfortable hitting things like that. Oh, is that a miss? Yes, it is.
That's a couple misses.
Oh, that is a legitimate couple of misses there. So absolutely not going to see an improvement here. Akuma running at 99.60. That combo still going.
Wow.
Oh, I hope that was a legit.
That was lag, definitely.
Yep, that was lag.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Akuma,
Wow. With a mass.
Substantial improvement.
Yep. Yeah, that is going to help big time.
Akuma improved by 20,000 points, 18,200 and a single miss. Devil Chili, I think he improved his ratio, I think. Not too sure. He did 37, 200s more. 200 less, I mean. But the misses aren't going to help him at all.
Yeah, not too solid in terms of combo. Definitely let off a little bit more than before.
Yeah, but still respectable plays from both of them here. And thank you, Last Round, the Fire Tiger, for playing. Like, you might not...
Sorry, continue.
Sorry, yeah, thanks to Last Round, the Fire Tiger, for playing. You might not be the most stellar players in the tournament, but playing is already good enough for us. I think we've said it multiple times already, but I think you guys don't deserve. You guys deserve more attention than you're currently given.
A lot of players opted out of joining this tournament after mentioning it because they were too nervous and felt like it was not going to be worth the time. But at the end of the day, it's all about the experience.
Indeed.
Yeah.
One more thing I'd actually like to mention. Oh, sorry. About the Fire Tiger. Fire Tiger actually went up about 30,000 points on that run compared to before.
Oh, nice.
Also, so what I was going to say to Akuma is, you thought the SV maps were going to be over? Do you know Halogen?
Do you know Kamikaze?
The torture chamber has yet to be opened, guys. You are just looking from the outside.
It's gonna be so fun.
But yeah, that is going to actually conclude the current groups here. We have another, I don't even know if I want to call it a group, but we do have another qualifying group. We don't have another qualifying block of groups. It is a single qualifying group, and that's Group 25, midnight UTC, so that is 2 hours from now. And then after that, there is another break.
Did you say midnight UTC?
Excuse
you mean
me,
5
5
o'clock
UTC,
5 p.m.
midnight our time, yes.
Let's go check real quick.
Yeah, and then after that, we'll be taking a rather large break. I actually wanted to say just to make sure.
Yep, so after that other group, we'll have our final block of qualifiers at 1600 UTC, or 4 o'clock PM UTC.
Yeah, there it is. And it'll be groups 14, 13, and 12. And then after that, we will have the map pool showcase and then the announcement of who moves on. So we are very close to being done here, guys.
Yep.
But if you guys don't have anything else to add, I will be letting the stream go. You guys got anything to say?
No, I don't.
Hype!
Other than hype, yes.
That's pretty cool.
All right, guys. Well, we will see you in a couple of hours. Come back and watch this one group, and then we're having our last three. See you guys in a couple of hours.